Hey, what's up, guys? Shorter-ish IRL video today. Just wanted to kind of make a little short response, I guess, to Gabby Goes Ha, Justin, who did a video on younger players of RuneScape, and, a couple things I just want to kind of say. One thing near the end of this video, I just want to kind of get this out of the way really quickly, is that he said something about intervening if you see something like this, and that doesn't really work for a couple of reasons. One is if you come into the, say you're coming into the GE and there's an argument going on between some level 60 and some level 138 or whatever over, I don't know, who cares, money-making merchanting guide, I don't care. But you come into the GE or whatever, you don't know who started the argument, you don't know how it started. They could have completely switched topics from what their original argument was about. That happens. I've been in arguments where I was first arguing about a McDonald's thing, and then I was, of course, McDonald's, fatty. And then I switched completely over and we started arguing something about, like, Ocean's class at school. Like, it just complete 360. So you never know what they're starting to argue about. So you could jump into this conversation, and for one, you're kind of an asshole, because you don't even know if they're arguing really. They could just be having a heated debate. Who knows? They're friends, maybe. I don't know. But more likely is that you're just jumping into a conversation that you know nothing about. Sure, you might know Hank's merchanting guide to the, Brune Full Helm Gold, blah 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 blah. But that they could be, they could not even care about that, and they don't care about your opinion. They'll probably just ignore you, or they'll both turn on you. So you just basically, honestly, that's the second point, is that getting yourself involved in somebody else's argument is going to make you involved with the argument. It's not going to resolve anything. It's not going to fix anything. It's going to make things worse for both parties and yourself. Because you were stress-free, argument-free 5 seconds ago, and now you're in this heated debate with two people that you don't even know from countries that you can barely even pronounce. So it's just, it's not worth getting involved in. Let them argue it out, let them fight it out, and they'll ignore each other eventually, and one of them will give in and leave. That's just, it happens, that's what happens. But, adjust my chair. There we go. But the second thing I really wanted to say is that you in your arguments and stuff, you really picked on the older, mature players. And that doesn't seem right to me. I agree we are more... Oh, my computer shut off. I agree we're more mature. I agree that we're more, we're definitely mentally more mature than the younger players. I mean, I'm more mentally mature than a 12-year-old, it's just how we develop. But all in all, it's not just the older players that start these arguments. The younger players start the arguments as well. I've seen younger players start arguments for no real reason, with random high levels or whatever, from tell me how to make money, or I'll spam you forever, or to stupid stuff like give me your money, and it's all about money, it seems. But they'll argue about something stupid, and they'll start arguments over something dumb, and they'll bug and sure, they're younger and bug a lot, but all in all, it's a little bit it's their fault in a way. I agree the older, mature players should ignore them. The ignore list feature was put into the game for a reason, but it still is the younger players' fault for starting to bug or start an argument altogether. Like, I've seen younger players just start arguments, just not even like bugging them, like, oh, can I have this or whatever. Like, I've seen them go, you fucking suck, and this kid's like 13. And he'll start arguments with this, and then, all the older players and his friends will just converge and then murder the poor little bastard. But he started the argument. It's his fault. And honestly, I have a 10-year-old sister. She's 10, right? And she knows right from wrong. She knows the basics of what is right and what is wrong. And when she does something wrong, she knows it. You can tell that she knows it. When she does something right, she knows it. You can tell that she knows it. It's just, kids, even like 10, 11, 12, 13-year-old kids know the basis of right and wrong. They know when they're starting an argument and doing something bad, and they know when they're doing something right. It's just how they develop. It's just fact. They know basics of right and wrong. So they start arguments, and they knowingly start these arguments with older players. So it's not just the older players' fault. Now I agree that the younger players and stuff, say level 30 or 40 or something like that, is looking to make money or looking to do something like that, or doesn't know where to slay something, and will ask an older player, and the older player will snap and go on them. I don't agree with that altogether. I think the older player, if they really don't care and don't want to help this person, will tell them to go away, and if they don't go away, then ignore list is there for a reason. They can add from their ignore list if they want to afterwards. It doesn't matter. The ignore list exists, and older players should realize that, and they don't realize that. If they should just ignore them using the ignore list feature if these younger players don't go away after they ask them, instead of starting arguments with these younger players. Now, as far as, just outright picking arguments with younger players, I see it, but not often. Very rarely do I see a 137 give a flying fuck about a level 60-something who's 13 years old, and just randomly start attacking him for no real reason, calling him a noob and whatever, blah, 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 blah. It's happens, but it's rare. Very rare. 130, mature players, I'm saying 130s and stuff like that, which they usually are. But, there's peers and stuff like that out there that are level, 60 and stuff like that are, 18, 20-year-old people. There are level 3s that have just joined the game that are 20 years old. It happens, yeah, but for the majority, it is, higher level, 120-ish plus, that are the older, mature players, because they know how to do the skills, they know how to make the money, and yada, yada, yada. But anyway, I'm getting off track. I rarely ever see that happen. It's very rare. Even with peers now, a lot of people, used to scrutinize peers for being douchebags and think they're better than everybody else. And even with them, I don't see that anywhere near as much. I was on my from scratch account at rawr, and I was talking to a bunch of peers, and they were really nice guys. They were great people, and they were 16, 17 years old, and they were good people. Like, you don't see the arguments starting up randomly for no reason anymore. Used to, yes. Now, no. Nowhere near as much as 2008, 2009, even 2007. They just don't see it anymore because, the older players have, better stuff to do. They have friends to talk to. They don't really give a crap about these younger players. They don't really care. So, all in all, I agree, but I disagree with you. I agree that we should not troll them and just ignore them, and, the ignore list exists for a reason, but I also disagree, whereas you shouldn't join somebody else's argument. You don't know where it started, you don't know how it started, you don't know who started it. It could have been the younger player, or it could have been the older player. It happens, it just does. So you just have to ignore the argument. It happens online all the time, every game. RuneScape is not the only game with social aspects in it that have arguments and stuff like that. I played a World of Warcraft demo before. You buy those little $1.50 discs and stuff like that. I did it just to try it. I saw people arguing. Yes, I saw hookers, but I saw people arguing as well. So it happens in all games, and you just have to let it do its thing and run its course. One of them will give in and leave. It's just how it happens. Young, old, whatever. And the other thing is it's not just older players that start the arguments. It is younger players as well. But anyway, I've drugged this out long enough. It's coming on 8 minutes right about now. So I'm going to let you guys go, and thank you guys for watching. And yeah, if you agree with my points, then leave a comment if you have anything to say about it. But otherwise, other than that, I'm going to go back and I guess play some RuneScape for a little bit, and then go see a movie. I'm going to go see that, what's that movie called with the black pilots, the World War II black pilots? Fuck, I forgot what it's called. I don't know, Aces or something, I think. I don't know. It's like the Tuskegee Airmen 2.0 or something. But anyway, I'm going to go and do that. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys probably tomorrow with another from scratch video thing. I got 30 agility, by the way, so I'm moving on to RC right now, and then I'm going to do some Slayer. I'll be finished RC today, so I'll be doing Slayer tomorrow for the video. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Peace.